light or can I look at you?
You can look at me.
Thank God.
This is Boxing Tickets and I in association with SB Sports. We're here in Waterford and we're delighted to join with Shane McConnell. Shane, you've waited a long time for the debut and you're the first man to stop Seamus Devlin, so what a statement to make in your debut.
I didn't know that, but first I'd just like to thank Seamus Devlin for taking the fight. I don't know if anyone behind the phone knows, but we had a little bit of a last minute change. My fight was pulled and it was very reminiscent of when I was supposed to have my first debut. 2 hours before the fight it got pulled, and here I was again in my hometown selling tickets, and 2 hours before the fight I find out it gets pulled. So thanks a million to Seamus Devlin for saving the fight, saving me debut. It means a lot.
Obviously I know that the sort of thing, there's a difference with weight. Obviously I think you were well over the agreed weight. Whatever it was, I guess, with you winning yesterday until today, you've refueled and everything else. So Dale Arrowsmith wasn't happy with it. Thankfully, at the 11th hour, obviously, it was decided then that the British Boxing Board allowed Seamus to step in for him. You couldn't have taken another one like that, could you? Obviously, so close to making your debut, particularly in your hometown this time. If it had went through again, you probably would have never made your debut.
There would have been nobody who'd ever buy a ticket off me, I tell you that much, you know. A lot of my friends wouldn't be so into boxing, they were coming to support me. It's not like they would have sat here without me fighting and go, oh yeah, sure, I'll just watch it. I had a lot of people coming to just watch me, friends and family, so it would have been devastating to my career, you know. So I'm just delighted it happened, delighted it went through.
Everybody's been obviously raving about you, obviously in the gym, obviously, you know, and I guess until you can get into the ring, you can show that and say a stoppage tonight backs it all up. Now that you've got the debut out of the way, is it just a case of obviously staying in the gym, stay ready and get the next fight out of the way?
Yeah, absolutely. I'll be back in the gym this week. I'm not a drinker, I'm not a partier. I'll be back in as soon as I can, get back in sparring, get the rounds in. I'm a little bit older to be starting boxing. I'm not too old to do it, but I'm a little old to be starting, so I'm playing catch up all the time, but I'm in the right gym to play catch up. I knew when I started that I had a lot to build up, so I texted the best person I knew. I went up to Pete Taylor's and everybody up there bet me from wall to wall for the whole first year. But it was worth it. I'm holding my own now. It's a whole different story. I went to the place that I needed to go to.
Tell me obviously about making your debut obviously in your hometown. I can't get any better than that, can it?
Absolutely not. The crowd support, you know. Obviously I had a lot of friends come to support me, but there's a lot of people screaming there that probably didn't even know me, but because I'm from Waterford I got the support and it means a lot, you know. It really does.
I guess obviously Craig McCarthy and Jay Byrne look like it's going to be done for the Irish title. That's obviously good news to you if it can be made here and get another fight at home, but I guess it's like anything nowadays, you're happy to fight anywhere. You've obviously tried to make your debut in Scotland, it didn't happen. You've made your debut here in your hometown. Like when you think of debuts, you couldn't have asked for probably a better start. I guess it's that adrenaline rush is going to leave you now and you're going to go, I want another one.
Yeah, that might take maybe a day or two, but yeah, just need to get straight back in the gym, get in sparring and get straight back to work like nothing happened. But for 24 hours I will soak it in.
We're seeing obviously Butch, obviously your manager, obviously standing in the background. I don't know how he spotted us. He must have seen the flash on the camera here, but obviously he works hard behind the scenes. He doesn't like to be on the camera. But I guess now you're just going to keep torturing him, going, get me another fight.
Absolutely, and I don't even need to torture him. Butch works hard for his all. He gets people on quality cards. He had lads on McConnell cards, so I've no issues there. You know, I'm in good hands with my trainer and my manager, with the people that are helping me down in Waterford, friends and family. Everything is just perfect. It couldn't be going any better. I'm in a good position to be successful. Now I just kind of need to do it.
How do you celebrate this weekend? Obviously, if everything's obviously all teetotal and everything else, how do you celebrate? Do you go home and get a nice takeaway? What are you going to do to celebrate?
Well, nobody said teetotal. I'll have one or two. I'll probably have a takeaway. I'm a bit of a man for a kebab tray. So my missus is not a man for a kebab tray, but and she's also not a man, she's a woman. But I'll have the say tonight and we'll get a kebab tray and then I'll get back into the gym then this week.
Okay, well, it's great to obviously finally catch up with you. I think I'm due a visit down to Pete Taylor's gym. Obviously the talent's coming out there is incredible. Obviously Paul Ryan obviously in a great fight tonight. Gary Cully obviously fighting and finally getting a fight in Dublin. The gym's absolutely buzzing. Is that ethos in the gym, at the fact that you're learning off everybody like Jazza and Gary and Sean and everybody else? It's only going to help bring you on a lot quicker.
It's absolutely ridiculous. I mean, think of any style and it's there. You know, everybody there can show you all sorts of different things. They can all give me a baiting in a completely different and unique way, which is exactly what you need, you know. There's no point in me being in a gym where I'm better than everyone. I'm in a gym where everybody is better than me, and that's when you do the best. When you can compete against people, that's what you need. You need gym competition, and the sparring up there is wars, it's hard, the training is unbelievable, the knowledge. So I'm in the right place.
Well, listen, thanks very much for your time, and hopefully we'll catch up with you very soon.
Hopefully. Thank you. Thanks for everything.